in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a powerful meditation that will accelerate the law of attraction process. You can use this anytime that you want when there's something you want to manifest or create in your life towards that direction of what you want to focus on, and this will help amplify that so that it happens quicker than ever. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you that meditation that will help you to accelerate the process. This is something I've been doing in a lot of my more recent videos. What I do is I share some ideas in the beginning, and then what we do is we wire those in using a guided meditation, and the guided meditations are specifically intended so that they can also have certain results come from it. So it's almost like an energetic type way of absorbing information. Rather than learning it, just being intellectual, it brings it into a embodiment of that as well. So when it comes to this process, let's first understand a certain formula, because we're going to be using this formula in the guided meditation. And if you understand about it, it'll make it easier so that you know exactly what you are doing. So one of the number one things that most people miss when it comes to the law of attraction is they use their head, they use the ability to think and to visualize using the mind, but the missing key for so many people is simply using the heart energy. Now this is actually science. The Heart Math Institute has shown the electromagnetic energy of the heart is thousands of times more powerful than that of the head. And think of the magnetism, the electromagnetism of that is constantly putting us and attracting certain things to us depending on what we are feeling, depending on what we're thinking about. And a lot of times people will go, even me especially, I used to specifically go for the visualization of what I want to experience in my life. I was specifically going for that, not knowing that if I were to simply go to the emotion first, by priming myself, by going more so within my heart, that thing that I wanted would come quicker because I'm going straight to the emotion. Because the truth is, anything we want is because we want the emotion that it brings us. So for example, if you want a relationship, you say, oh, I want a relationship. Maybe it's more so that you want this compassionate feeling as well. You want to be able to feel this love that exists within you right now, but sometimes we put these rules in our mind that once I get X, Y, Z, then I can feel this way. If we want more money, we could say, oh, I want money. But in reality, we may want more freedom. We want more of what that money can buy us, which is freedom, which is security, which is whatever emotion that money represents to us. So the key then is not necessarily what do I want to visualize because I will get that visualization. It's more so, how can I embody the emotions right now in the present moment from my heart, because that is what's going to then see the reflection. We always get a reflection of what we believe to be true, and we get a reflection of our vibration. Our vibration is composed of how we feel, of how we think, act, and feel. Feeling is a very important part of the process. For me, I've been making daily YouTube videos for over a year now, and in the beginning, you can see some of my law of attraction videos. They were more about taking action and doing things, which is powerful, I think, to a certain extent, but if it's not aligned action with emotion, then it's not leveraged. So that's what I've realized. Now, what I want to share with you is a way that you can apply this formula that I'm about to give you right now that will help it so that when you do this meditation, it makes it so much easier for you to get the results that you want. And this is actually from a book. It's a book called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you've ever heard of him, he's got great information, great books. He was in a documentary called What the Bleep Do We Know? And he brings in the quantum physics of understanding how we create our own reality. And what he talks about is this formula that I've been applying the last 3 weeks that I will continue to do because I've seen results with it. I've seen things happen easier than ever, whether that's companies reaching out to me, whether that's growth of my business or what I'm doing. It's just things are aligning so much easier and I'm doing less. I'm still taking action because I love what I do. I'm making a video right now first thing in the morning. It's what I love to do. But at the same time, it's more leveraged with that emotion. Here's the formula. Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks about how our personality creates our personal reality. Our personality is a combination of what we think, feel, and do. And when we become aware of that, we start to change the reflection that we get in our life. Now, the formula that he talks about is simply these two things. It is an elevated emotion, so it's an emotion of what we want to experience. It's us feeling it from our heart center. It's us having that feeling that we already have it now, imagining the gratitude, imagining what it would be like to already have it, feeling that from the heart space. That's an elevated emotion, mixed with an increased intention. So you can't just have emotion or intention, because emotion isn't guided. Emotion is just there, but when you combine it with intention, and the intention is like the laser, it's like the pinpoint focus of what you want. So you could say, I intend for ... It could be, I intend to create this amount of growth in my business. I intend to make this amount of money per month. Now, in general, I'd say a lot of times it's better to go for an activity than it is necessarily just the money, because the money is only the meaning that we give it. But nonetheless, I understand that it's something a lot of people like to focus on. But you can say that you intend to attract a relationship, maybe a new connection with somebody in the next 30 days. And if you had that intention, you mixed it with an elevated emotion of being in this meditation I'm about to give you, or just feeling the emotion of already having it by doing certain techniques or exercises, you would begin to elevate the energy in your heart center, and then that would begin to go out. You see, because the thing is we think the electromagnetic energy of our body, or we're just not aware that the energy around our body doesn't stop where our skin stops. It goes far beyond out. Now, here's the thing. The thoughts we're thinking consistently, the emotions we're feeling, are constantly going through and around our energy field, because there's a toroidal field that goes around our head and a toroidal field that goes around our heart. And based on what we are thinking and feeling, it's constantly perpetuating through our energy field. And for about 30 days on average, as you walk around, there's certain charges in your energy field. You could call that the vibration, to where when you go out into public, you merge and you are kind of, in a way, being triggered in certain ways depending on what emotions are there. And if you have positive emotions in that energy field, you're going to attract positive situations. If you have negative emotions in that energy field, you might find yourself triggering and bumping up against other people. So it's about being aware of that and knowing that the more you put that positive emotion, that elevated emotion, with the heart connected to it, with the intention, is the more you're going to create opportunity in your life, because it's going around your energy field. So as you meet people, it's like certain things just kind of lock into place. Maybe you meet somebody that you had no idea owned a certain type of business that you've been seeing for a while at the gym or something, and all of a sudden you start elevating your emotion, you start becoming more clear what's in your energy field, you start having an intention, all of a sudden they're like, you know what, I have a company that I'd like you to partner with. I think you'd be a great fit. And you get to work from where you want to work and all of these great perks. You see, things like that can happen because you start to raise your vibration, you start to exist and open up the opportunities that may have always been there, just invisible because we were in a different frequency. So that's the power of understanding the formula. Increased emotion with increased intention. So elevated emotion, increased intention, combine them in the middle. That's where the power is. And in the meditation we're about to do, what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and out. We're going to relax our body. And then what we're going to do is we're going to feel from our heart space. Because the more we put attention on our heart space, the more the electromagnetic energy grows around our body. I've done this kind of meditation in a Q&A on a Q&A, and I had people in it that afterwards said that they started feeling emotions that they hadn't felt before. Some of them said they had heart openings. I have a Facebook group, and in the Facebook group there's people that I coach, and when I was giving and doing this Q&A afterwards, people were writing on the timeline saying, did anyone feel this way or feel that way? And a whole bunch of people were talking about how it made them feel, and it helped elevate their heart center. So it made me realize the power of meditation and integrating meditation with that of information of what I'm sharing. That's why I'm doing more of these in my YouTube videos. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. And what we're going to do is we're just going to relax. We're going to feel the energy in our heart and know that we're growing the electromagnetic energy. And then I'm going to direct your attention to being able to focus on what you want to experience, but first off, focusing on the emotions more so than anything. So we're going to go through this process together, and you can use this anytime that you want. so that maybe you change the kind of things you're thinking about, the kind of things you want to manifest. You can just use it again. Use it again. This is something I think the more you listen to, the more you grow that electromagnetic energy around your body, the more you're going to vibrate into the reality that you want to be experiencing. So let's take a deep breath in and deep breath out. As you breathe out, feel your body relax more and more. Now put your hands over your heart, because the more you put the awareness into your heart, the more you are growing the electromagnetic energy and you're expanding it around your body. Now let's take another deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe it out. Feel your body relax more and more. Close your eyes if you can. And imagine that with every breath you take, you can feel your body becoming more and more relaxed. More and more who you really are meant to be. The heart center is where the authentic expression of who you are is. And it's where there's a very powerful manifestation power that as you put attention on, you begin to grow it. And this is the missing key to you manifesting what you want. Now, as we go through this meditation, know and set the intention that by the end of it, you're going to feel in the vibration of what you want to experience. Set the intention that you're going to begin to see a new reflection in your life of who you prefer to be, of the new heart energy you are feeling, and that your life will be forever changed. If you set that intention, you start to prime yourself for a new way of being. Now what we are going to do is we're going to energize the different centers of our body. Energize them with love. Energize them with a powerful energy that will help us to vibrate in the reality that we prefer. So imagine now that there is an energy around your head that is spinning in a clockwise motion. It can be whatever color that you like. And as this energy spins around your head, you can feel your body relax more and more. Feel the sensation of behind your eyelids. Feel them loosen up. Imagine this energy going down to your jaw. Feel your jaw relax more and more, feeling loose, feeling light. Notice where your tongue is as it gets thrown through your mouth. Imagine it relaxing. Now bring the awareness into your neck. Feel your neck relax. Now feel into your left arm, your left hand. Tense up your left hand and arm and relax it. Feel into your right hand, your right arm. Squeeze and relax it. Now feel into your heart center. And imagine that ball of energy in your heart center. Imagine it spinning faster and faster. And the faster it spins, the more you can feel it. You are now amplifying the energy around your heart. Now bring the energy into your solar plexus just under your heart. Imagine that spinning, you feeling more and more energy flow through your body. Now feel the energy go into your sacral chakra, now your root chakra. Feel your left leg and foot squeeze and relax. Your right leg and foot squeeze and relax. And with every breath you take, you can feel your body relaxing more and more. Now bring your awareness back to the middle of your chest. and feel inside your heart center. Now understand that when you feel this energy of your heart, when you amplify this energy and then you focus with intention on what you want to create in your life, you've created a very powerful momentum in the direction of what you want. Now imagine yourself accomplishing what you want to experience in your life. One scenario that to you would represent you accomplishing it. Maybe it's you winning an award. Maybe it's you with a significant other. Maybe it's you living in a certain type of house, doing what you love for a living. Whatever it is, imagine a scenario of you in it, experiencing what you want. Look around, notice the colors, notice the environment. What do you see? Now imagine those colors becoming brighter and brighter. What do you hear in your environment? Imagine those sounds becoming louder and louder. How do you feel in your heart? Feel that energy amplify inside your heart center. Now, as you look around, notice that there are two chairs. Two chairs in the middle of your environment. Walk over and notice that on one of the chairs, it says increased heart energy. This chair, when you sit in it, it will increase the vibration of your heart times 10. And when you sit in it, you'll notice that you start to feel more energy in your body. You start to feel more like you are the authentic expression of who you're meant to be in your life. You'll feel more vibrant. You'll start to see yourself in a new way. Let's sit in this chair. Turn around. Sit down in the chair. Notice how soft the cushion is. Notice how you feel more energy flowing through your body right now. How present at the moment you feel, but at the same time, you feel compassion in your heart. You feel abundant. And notice that on the side of the chair, there's a dial. The dial goes from 1 to 10. 10 being the max amount of heart energy. What you notice is that right now the dial is on 2. And what you can do is put your hand on the dial. And with every number that I count, you are going to feel the energy in your heart double with feeling. You're going to feel more light flow through your heart. You're going to feel an amplification of emotion in your heart with every number that I count, leading up to 10. Now, as you look at the dial on 2, go ahead and start to move the dial up. 3, feel the energy inside of your heart double with love, double with light energy. 4, 5, 6, with every number you can feel the energy in your heart increasing more and more. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the heart energy is at its full capacity. You can feel this loving energy flow through your whole body. And you have now expanded your energy far beyond that what it was before. Now bask in this energy. You are more connected to your heart than ever before. Now, as you are sitting there feeling the amazing love inside your heart, you notice the other chair. What you do is you can get up, still feeling that love energy, and then look at the chair and notice that it's titled Increased Intention. Now when you sit in this chair, you're going to be very clear as to what you intend to happen in your life. You're going to feel focused, and this focus is going to carry with you the rest of your day. You're going to become very clear as to what you want to experience in your life. And you're going to feel like your thoughts have laser focus in whatever direction that you want. So now let's sit down in the chair. And notice that as you sit in the chair, you feel more increased energy. You feel like whatever you focus on will manifest instantly. So focus on exactly what you want to experience in your life. You living from your passion, the kind of house you want to live in, around the people that you love. Imagine all these different characteristics right now. Set the intention that this happens. Say, I intend that, whatever you want. I intend that. And then whatever you want to create in your life. Now as you feel in this energy and as you feel this intention, look and notice there's also a dial that is on the chair. Put your hand on that dial and notice it's also on a scale from 1 to 10 and it's currently on 2. What we're going to do is we're going to increase it. With every number that I count, you're going to feel like whatever you intend to happen is increased with laser focus. So move it to 3, 4, 5. You can feel more of this laser focus. You feel this picture of what you want to experience becoming brighter and brighter. 6, 7, 8. You feel like you can clearly see and experience that which you intend for. 8, 9, 10. Now you feel this intention is flowing through your body. You can feel this pinpoint accuracy of what you want to experience. And now what you've done is you have combined the energy of your heart with that of your intention. Now bask in this energy as long as you desire. awake states. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. With every number that I count, you're going to feel your body be very relaxed. You're going to feel more alert, more present, and you're going to know that you're going to have an amazing day today, and you will see a new reflection in your life. 5. Feel yourself now. You can feel the energy in your body. 4, 3, wiggle your toes. Start to feel like you're waking up. 2, 1, open your eyes, feeling awake, present to the moment, ready to go, and ready to have an amazing day. So I want to thank you for being here. This meditation I recommend you listen to for at least 21 days to get the maximum benefit out of it. If you'd like, there is a free meditation below as well that you can download to listen to at any time that will help you to raise your vibrational frequency so that you attract what you want easier than ever. It's going to be in the top of the description box below. And other than that, let me know if you guys like this style of video. If so, I will keep doing them. And as always, I will see you on the next video. Peace, much love, and namaste.